If you had one final day with your loved one, how would you spend it? You'd try to make them feel special. You'd let them know how much you care for them, how much you adore them. Maybe you'd let your ego disappear for just that one day. You wouldn't care about keeping score of everything you've done for them. You'd want to do the things they love. You thank them for everything they've done for you. And if you couldn't really express your deep feelings for them, maybe you'd write them a card. You might take a photograph or do something that could immortalize the day. You try to live every moment knowing that this was the last day you would have together. Maybe you'd even pray together and ask the higher power to give you one more day with each other. I recently rewatched Steven Spielberg's AI Artificial Intelligence. Set in a futuristic world, it tells the story of David, a mecha child who has been built with a unique ability to love. David is given to Monica and her family. Monica's biological son Martin is seriously ill and has been placed in a suspended state, his body preserved in ice until doctors can find a cure. Monica is hesitant at first regarding David, but she ultimately decides to keep David and activates his love protocol. From that moment on, David starts loving her unconditionally. To everyone's surprise, Martin recovers and returns home. Suddenly, David is pushed aside. He feels abandoned, desperate for his mother's undivided attention. One night, he overhears Monica reading the story of Pinocchio to Martin. He hears about the blue fairy, the one who turned a wooden puppet into a real boy. Tension grows inside the house between Martin and David as Martin becomes jealous of the mecha child. Following a series of dangerous misunderstandings, things begin to go wrong. Monica is ordered by her husband to return David to the factory to have him destroyed. But she can't bring herself to do it. Instead, she drives him into the woods and abandons him there. Yet, David's love doesn't stop. He becomes obsessed with a single idea. If he can just find the blue fairy and become a real boy, his mother will love him again. David goes on a journey across a decaying futuristic world to find something that may not exist. He eventually finds a sunken statue of the blue fairy at the bottom of the ocean. He prays to it, asking her over and over to make him real. He continues until his power is depleted and the ocean around him freezes. 2000 years have passed. Humanity disappears. When David is finally discovered and awakened, the creators, a group of highly evolved machines, grant him a compromise. They can't make him human, but they can give him one more day with his mother. That day isn't spectacular. They just do simple things. They talk, play hide and seek, and bake a birthday cake celebrating David's birthday. They draw pictures together. He finally gets her undivided attention. At the end of the day, as she falls asleep forever, Monica looks at David and tells him she loves him. David finally hears the only words he wanted to hear from his mother. Love is very important in our lives, but it often takes a backseat. So much of our time is spent worrying about other things that we don't give it a real chance. Perhaps one day, someone you genuinely love will leave your life forever. And when that happens, you might be left with a lot of regret. An average human life goes away in a blip. If you're not quick enough, you might lose the chance of expressing your love for that special person. Love someone so powerfully that even the higher power above stops and thinks, maybe this love deserves one more day. Maybe this love deserves one more chance. My fellow souls, thank you for listening and tuning in. I hope this video reminds you to appreciate the people close to you before time runs out. Love doesn't need to be complicated. Sometimes the smallest gestures, a little acknowledgement, and gratitude can go a long way to cement the love. If you liked what you heard, please consider subscribing, liking the video, and sharing your thoughts in the comments below. Please share my video. I'd love to know if you had one final day with someone you loved, how would you spend that day? Think about that. And then multiply that by every day of your life. New conversations every other Sunday. Until next time, SoulterNet signing off.